Alright, so this video will provide a quick overview as to how to do my Maps project. The very first thing you'll do is locate the document, My Maps Directions, which will be located on Google Classroom. There's going to be this little link here. If you click on it, you will be directed to My Maps. It might say Get Started first. You'll just hit Get Started, and then you'll create a new map. Now on the directions, I'm going to have two tabs going up here. On the directions, it shows that I have to have 17 different locations that I want to actually identify, plus 3 more that you're interested in or think that the class may find interesting. And we're going to kind of pin them. Now, all of these locations are located along the Nile. So what I would like you to do is it says that each pin must have some information in your words, so don't just copy from Google and paste. You could utilize Google to do some research, but then put it in your own words. About the region, or at least 2 pictures and 1 video that is linked. And I'll show you how to do all of this. So let's just first of all talk about Cairo, Egypt. And what I'd recommend doing is actually you can copy this. So I'm just going to go here, copy, or right click and copy. Go back to the map, and right up in the top you could just actually paste this in. And it will take you right to this location. Now, what you'll notice is that if I zoom out, I am on the actual Nile River here. Now, it's in a different language, but we do see Nile, so that's good. But I'm going to go back right to Cairo. This is the Nile River here. And what I want to do is I want to drop a pin. That's what I said I have to do. So you'll go over to this add marker, and I clicked it, and I'll go over to where the pin is here, and I select it on the screen. Now, I will put in here Cairo, Egypt. I'm just going to paste this. I still had it copied before. And I will hit save. Now I have a few options now that I've gone through and I have Cairo, Egypt. I can go through, and the first thing I do is change the pin. So I'm going to go to this little style icon, and I want to change it. And I have lots of icons that I could choose from. I mean, just tons if you go through. So I want you to be creative. Look for ones that will work for you. So let's just put down the shopping cart. I mean, I don't know. We can put down anything. There is a search up top, just so you know, and you can filter things out. I'll hit OK. You can also change the color of the pin if you like. So here it is. That's the first thing. Second thing we can do is we go to edit. I can change the title if I like, but this is also where I could type in some notes that I found about Egypt. So I'm going to type in something about Cairo that I found online. And then I said that I want to find 2 videos or have some sort of picture. I can click on this little camera, and I can do a YouTube search. I can do Egypt or Cairo. And I go through and I have a lot of different ones that I could choose from. Some of these are quite long. I probably wouldn't put down one that's super long, but you know, maybe like something like this here. Hit select. That's 1 video. I'm also going to go through, and if you hit the plus sign, it means you could add something else. I'll do a picture of my photo. So I want to actually do a Google image search, probably would be better. And I have a lot of different pictures I could choose from. And I'll hit select. And you can only do one at a time, I guess. So I'll do this one here. I'll add another one. This one here. Add another one. This one here. And the whole point is that I actually have a little tutorial here of the Nile River, right? And then, of course, I put down my little commentary about the Nile as well, or Cairo, Egypt. I'll hit save. And now I have my 1 pin, which is located right here. And if you look at it, I have this Cairo. It's located right here, so I can go back and click on it if I like. Now we're going to add another one. So I go to, I'll type in my next thing, which would be this right here. Go back to my maps. And now I have my second pin. And I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I'm going to go through, and I'm going to drop a layer, and I'll just call this one here the same thing. Save, and do the same steps that I went through before. Now when I'm all finished with this, what will happen is I actually have these various locations here, and if I click on them, it'll kind of give me a tour of the various locations. If I zoom out, we'll have all the various locations listed. So if I go to this one here, here it is down here. And when we're all finished with all these, it should be just a bunch of pins going up and down the Nile River. Now to share it, this is an important thing. So I'm going to go through here and hit share. And I will do the map title. You have to fill out this stuff, so I'll say that on, thorough tour. And you have to give it a little description. It's really awesome. And I'll hit OK. And now that I have that, this is where I can change things. So I'm going to go to change, and I'm going to say anyone with a link can view. And I'll hit save. And then I will copy this URL, and I will go back to this spreadsheet. I'll put my name down, and then I'll put the link to my project right here. And that's all you have to do. So once you're finished and you've added all of your various links and you've shared it back to this document, you're good to go. Now again, remember, you have to do all 17 of these things here, but then also 3 more things that you're interested in. So it could be any 3 you want located on the Nile River. And that is a project. So hopefully you find this informative, you learn a little bit about the Nile River, and you use my maps.